Hey, God bless you all, fellas. You know, this Padre Grigori is a real diehard. Survived enough horrors to make the average Joe crumble like a crouton. Doesn't matter if I shove a grenade up his ass, he'll walk away like he just had a Big Mac. But let me show you a curious way to whack this batshit crazy son of a bitch. Pocket that Annabelle rifle, and only become Queen of Ravenholm if you're feeling dramatic.
Man after my own heart.
And the thing is, it's not as simple as just smashing a cinder block into his face.
Free, brother!
Yeah, go figure. Leave it to Gaben to screw millions of people over.
I'm Gabe Newell.
And yet, there he is, biting the dust and contemplating the full measure of his miserable existence. So, how did I accomplish such a feat? To make that happen, we're gonna need several things in our shopping list. A radiator, 2 cinder blocks, but feel free to slip in a saw blade or 2 for good measure, that gravity gun of yours, and just a sprinkle of ingenuity. And now that we've successfully cleaned out the local Home Depot, it's off to stack this shit nice and neat. Stack the cinder blocks on top of the radiator that's been flipped on its side, right? Now it's important that the whole Tetris stack has been placed right up against the left side of the gates, as this is where Father Grigori comes over to say goodbye before totally blowing his top off, crazy son of a bitch. And now it's off to make the magic happen. Stack all the stuff, save the game, slay any annoying vaginas on legs if there are any, and slip behind the gate while it's still up. Father Grigori will soon drop the gate behind your back and shuffle over to send you packing into a darker place, whatever that is.
Farewell, brother. I fear I deliver you to a darker place.
Now is the time to act. Don't just stand there looking pretty. Whip out that gravity gun, aim at the cinder blocks, and press fire repeatedly. Now... This is a tricky part, because you've got only so much time before the old wacko says his piece and runs off behind the wall of fire.
Salvation.
So act fast, right? Reload as many times as you must. Feel free to ship the stacked items and keep trying until a cinder block or 2 finally pops off the stack, hopefully knocking Father Christmas out cold. Father, damn it, what's his name? Don't worry, since he's no longer an essential character, no mission failed will happen. Okay, then here we are. Now, 2 things to keep in mind. 1, that sweet rifle of his, Annabelle, yes, you can find and have it, after Grigori has been knocked out, obviously.
Farewell, brother.
And 2, it may or may not get blown away, so it's not uncommon at all to lose it. And then there's the question of, alright, he's down, now what? Exactly how do I slip back through the gate again, to get the rifle and maybe piss on his body? I'm kidding. Well, you can use the same radiator to jam the gate and leave just enough room for you to crouch in and out. That's what she said, except in my case, I've never been able to make that work. For some reason, in my case, the gate just drops right through the radiator like it's not there at all. It was by pure luck that Father didn't get blasted away with his rifle, and I was able to suck it up using the gravity gun. In that case, you will find that the rifle has no unique view model. Instead, it'll make it look like it's just another shotgun. Now, that's not entirely true, as the rifle uses the same .357 Magnum ammo, and it only chambers 2 rounds at a time. As for no unique view model, well, it's not like this thing was ever supposed to make it into our nasty little hands now, was it? Other than that, feel free to carry this thing with you from now going forward. It's not like, Grigori will need that shit in his afterlife. Now, before I log off, often people ask me the same dumb question, are you an AI?
Terrorists win.
Yes!
I got one! Don't tell me.
For God's sake, no. Just because my cheap-ass mic slurs my words a little and I have a slightly weird way of speaking in choppy sentences doesn't necessarily make me an AI. So go screw yourself.
Don't care whether you're young or old, I'll let the good times roll.